New from Dropforge Games. Loot and Legends. No, I would not allow that. Loot and Legends. Swipe up to play from Dropforge Games. Sort of a Dungeons and Dragons-esque type game for your iPad, iPod, iPhone. Loading game data. There's a player's guidebook that we must look at, I see. Pulling box off the shelf. Woohoo! Huzzah, you made it. I can finally play Loot and Legends with someone else. Let's get to it. Continue. Luckily, the loading screens are rather quick. Begin the battle! You've cornered the mighty dragon Greenfang in its lair, but be careful. The malevolent beast still has a few tricks up its scaly sleeves. So, you've got these 3 characters, right? Each of them has a hand of cards. Those are how you move, attack, and stuff. Tap and hold a character's card to get a closer look. This card tells you how far it will allow your character to move. Try tapping and holding this card now. Yeah! You'll never beat Greenfang by standing still, so let's move your warrior into battle. Tap his move card now. When you select a card, it'll show you the possible range and targets. Tap on yonder highlighted square to move your warrior towards the deadly dragon. Hit confirm once you want to play your card. And the dragon darts forward. After playing a card, I get to do the same. My cards are at the top of the screen. I've moved Greenfang closer to its target. Your warrior. You should try an attack now. Attack cards are red. The number on the left is how much damage they do, and their range is on the right. Just like before, I'll show you what your options are. In this case, Greenfang's your only possible target, so tap confirm to begin the bashing. 5 points of damage, and he darts back. Now finish the fight. If you run out of cards, tap the pass button. When we both pass, a new round shall start and we shall draw some more cards. Let's move our elf. And she darts forward and is attacked. Oh, the wee dwarf was attacked instead. Let's use our second attack card on Greenfang. Greenfang retorts with a claw. The elf attacks with some fire breath. The dragon attacks again. We run. Healed our dwarf. Excellent. We still have an attack from the dwarf. Elf, excuse me. I can still attack with my wizard. Using his soul suck. Looks like you've run out of cards. Go ahead and tap the pass button and we'll start a new round. Starting round. Greenfang attacks. 3 points of damage. Our dwarf attacks. Uh-oh, Greenfang attacks with something that attacks all 3 of our characters. The elf blows fire. Greenfang has been vanquished. Huzzah! Huzzah! Green Fang is slain. With a terrible roar, Green Fang crashes to the temple floor. The Emerald Dragon's long reign of terror is ended. You've done it.
No.
Gary, what are you doing? You can't play Green Fang's challenge with my characters. You must start at level 1. My set, my rules. Continue.
Oh.
I'm sorry. My brother Melvin says we have to start again with new characters. Well, we might as well get started. Tap anywhere to continue. And we can choose from one of these 3 characters. Okay, let's get you a warrior. I've grabbed 3 figures on my last game store run. Pick one you like and then tap recruit. I like Why Run. A funny name, isn't it? Although I guess he doesn't run from battle. So we look at them all. And we're going to pick Why Run. Hit recruit. We'll change his name randomly. To Cladrung.
Yay!
Great! It's time for your first real adventure. Tap the map button to begin. And the map looks like flats in a movie set. Our tale begins in, Lootlandia. Check out the world map I created from Melvin's leftover pieces. Lots of adventures await you. Continue. Let's start with the village of Omelette, which desperately needs saving. Mighty adventurer.
Yeah!
Before you begin an adventure, you can steel your nerves here and preview what's to come. Tap the Begin Adventure button when you are ready. The raid on Omelette. Kobolds are raiding the peaceful village of Omelette, slaughtering the villagers and plundering their meager possessions. Will a brave adventurer step up and send those vicious bandits packing? The peasants will surely reward anyone valiant enough to come to their aid and stopping the raid on Omelette. Venture forth, Cladrung. Level 1. The village of Omelette's peaceful existence is torn asunder by the din of battle. A kobold raiding party has descended from the hills and set about ruthlessly sacking the small community. Draw your weapon and repel the invaders now. Seeking adventure. Begin battle. You've got multiple enemies this time, but don't worry. These kobolds should be pretty easy for someone who's already faced Green Fang. They look rather low level at only 4 health points each. Let's walk towards them. I probably should have went in between both of them, but didn't think of that. Some cards, like dice... Oh, didn't get a chance to read it. And we're battling back and forth. I'm almost out of cards, which is not good at all. Oh, this one can attack both at the same time. Oh, one of the kobolds is vanquished. Punch. I think we're both out of cards now. Oh, no, I guess not. Pass. Starting a new round. An armor card. You don't play armor cards from your hand like normal cards. Instead, they prevent damage equal to their armor value when attacked. That's good. That should help me beat these kobold beasties. Let's attack the kobold. The armor prevents damage. Its armor value drops, and when it drops to 0, the armor breaks and is discarded. So the armor is absorbing some of the damage that the kobold is doing. Let's move to the right. And we're past. Starting a new round. Poke! And our armor absorbs more damage. Inept jab, and the other kobold falls to our blade. Sweet, delicious loot. You'll get a chest filled with items and gold the first time you complete a battle. The chest looks rather empty, doesn't it? But we got a few things. Lumber support and other loot. That'll definitely help you against these kobold knaves. Now tap continue and let's equip this stuff. Welcome to the equip screen. This is where you can check your party's abilities and outfit them with awesome loot that you acquire. Each character has his or her own deck, which you can see here. You can get a closer look at your cards by tapping and holding, just like in battle. Above your deck are your currently equipped items. Let's swap out the papercraft sword for a new weapon. Tap the slot to get started. Selecting the slot displays all the items available for that slot. Tapping one of these items will replace whatever is currently equipped. Tap the lumbar support.
Yeah.
Great! The cards attached to the lumbar support are now in your warrior's deck. You also get experience the first time you complete an adventure, which got added now. I see we also have some armor that we can equip. Yay, huzzah! The raid on Omelette is over. The aftermath. The village is saved and the remaining raiders scamper off into the fields. The grateful villagers reward you handsomely. The task now remains to track the kobolds back to their camp and stop the attacks permanently. I think we're going to stop here and say goodnight. So, good night. Have a pleasant evening. Bye for now. Onagi Wahi. Intrepid warrior. Have a great night.